Welcome back. The National Institute of Flamenco is gearing up for a festival like no other. They're going to be hosting the 36th annual Festival Flamenco Albuquerque, get that extra R in there, which is the oldest, largest, and most prestigious flamenco festival that is taking place outside of Spain. Now, it celebrates the beautiful art and tradition of flamenco dancing and its significance here to the land of enchantment as well. Now, we are joined this morning by the Executive Director of the National Institute of Flamenco, Marisol Encinas, telling us more about this amazing and wonderful event. Marisol, great to have you with us.
Thank you, David, for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep. And of course, Marisol, the daughter of the legend, Eva Encinas.
Yes, my mother is legendary for sure. Eva is well, she's an incredible mentor and inspiration for so many people, and so I'm very lucky to be able to work with her on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. And for what she does and keeping flamenco dancing alive, you know?
Mm-hmm. All over the place. At the university, she taught for dozens of years, 46 years at the University of New Mexico, and had thousands of students. And then the work that she continues, she still teaches kids classes every day at our Conservatory of Flamenco Arts, and she's also out at different community centers throughout Bernalillo County teaching kids for free in the Bernalillo County Community Center. So it's part of her passion, it's what she believes in, and making the arts accessible to young people. Yeah,
and there you go. And let's talk about some of that cultural significance of flamenco here in New Mexico.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that flamenco has become a vehicle through which a lot of people can feel comfortable expressing themselves artistically, and it's something that we embrace, I think, here in this part of the world, and we're very lucky to have it be part of our lives. And as you said, the festival is just this outrageous event. This year it's bigger and more ambitious than ever. We're bringing in 88 artists from Spain. We have over 150 artists participating in the festival. Wow. A number of people from New Mexico, but 88 artists that come on work visas, and basically their interpretation of flamenco is everything from what you would expect in flamenco to absolutely what you would not expect in flamenco. And so it's an incredible opportunity. I hope that people from here from New Mexico will come out June 9 through 17 are the dates of the festival. And also there's this really incredible ticket package that is a discounted pass for New Mexico residents. It's called the New Mexico Pass, and I hope that we will get some more New Mexicans getting, all the tickets are 33% off for that.
There you go. And not just the dancing itself, but some workshops for adults as well, and kids taking place during that time, right?
Yes, we have a kids camp, and it's the kids camp, they go to see select performances of the festival, and they study music, dance, and literacy, and kind of cultural aspects pertaining to flamenco during a week, and that's June 12 through 16.
Yeah, and we're talking about this, I mean, bigger and better than ever. Where does it go from here?
Well, it continues to see what is, you know, I just came back from Spain. Our professional company is actually the only dance company from the United States to ever be invited to perform in a festival in Spain. And I just came from a flamenco festival in Spain. We continue to see, you know, how we feel our festival needs to continue to grow to be the best of the best outside of Spain, and also how does it continue to nourish our community and our specific needs.
Wow. And that's what's the beauty of it as well, is that it's quickly becoming the international destination of the flamenco festival that we have here. So we are attracting all those artists and dancers from across the world.
Hundreds of people come from around the country, and many people come from other parts of the world, other countries, here to Albuquerque to be part of our flamenco festival.
Yeah. Again, this is happening in June, so you have some time to be either taking advantage of that ticket package or getting just tickets on your own for the different events happening throughout the wonderful festival. And primarily, where is it taking place at?
The festival takes place at the University of New Mexico National Hispanic Cultural Center and Tablao Flamenco Albuquerque. And I would encourage you to get a taste of flamenco at Tablao Flamenco Albuquerque as you're leading up to Festival. And there are shows every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Tablao Flamenco Albuquerque, which is in Hotel Albuquerque downtown. Old Town.
Yeah. And again, we throw the extra R back in there, which is how Albuquerque was originally spelled and known, but for Festival Flamenco, it's back. So.
Thank you.
June 9th and through the 17th. Again, Festival Flamenco Albuquerque. Marisol Encinas, it is great again to have you here with us.
Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it.
For a full recap of the entire interview, we will have it later on this morning, always on krqe.com.